Hey, welcome to Indie Spotlight. Today I am playing Zarathustra, Cybergeddon, and The Wild at Heart. I don't know if I pronounced the title of this right, but I found this game through a YouTuber called Goodfun. He made this game, and it's free, so you should probably check it out anyway. But I was just watching his list of the top 15 modern point-and-click adventures. At number one, he had The Excavation of Hobbs Barrow, which makes sense because it's a brilliant game. So he's got good taste, so chances are his game's pretty good. So I'll just jump in. It's a point-and-click adventure.
Hello? You should be able to hear me now. I know this must be very confusing. Please don't panic.
Don't know anything about it, but
My name is Amy, which means your name is Amy, I guess. You see what I see. You feel what I feel. And you can guide me to do what you want me to do. Don't try to remember. Our memories are mingled together. It will take time to find your way through them. I'll do my best to give you a short summary of what happened during the last 10 years. I wish I had more time, but people are waiting for us. People from your time were at each other's throat. The whole climate situation was going downhill. Old conflicts flared up anew, and war spread through the world like cancer that hadn't been cut out completely. But then the inflection happened. An enormous alien spacecraft landed in the desert. That wasn't the inflection. It was what happened when the doors opened. The beings that landed on our planet told us the truth. I mean, all of us, at once. It was completely unbelievable, and it will be to anyone who hasn't witnessed it. But within the fraction of a second, the secrets of the universe were unveiled, and with them came two gifts that the outsiders had brought us. It was technology, really. The gift of flesh and the gift of neon. Two completely different ways of creating the most advanced and powerful tools, which must seem like magic to someone like you. The doors of the spaceship closed again, and the two beings communicating with us left as promptly as they had arrived. You must understand what this did to us. The magnitude of their revelation shifted our worldviews profoundly. We began to revere these beings as gods, and although our knowledge about them is limited, we understand that they belong to two divine families, the Ameshaspentas and the Daiva.
So I can't remember what my sentence was before I was interrupted by what seems like decent voice acting, but it's kind of intriguing already.
Almost immediately, humanity forsook their traditional religions. In their stead arose the Church of Flesh, dedicated to the Amesha, and the Church of Neon, which pledged allegiance to the Daiva.
I'll just close my door just because there's outside noises interrupting
Okay, I have to hurry up.
my experience, I guess.
First and foremost, you need to understand the core philosophies of the two divine families. The Amesha value free will, life, chaos, and change. In contrast, the Daiva prioritize order, security, and stability. These concepts aren't inherently contradictory. We recognize the necessity of a balance between the two. Given human nature's tendency towards individualism, it's no surprise that the Church of Amesha attracted the majority. To maintain equilibrium, an agreement was forged between the two churches. The Amesha assumed control of the legislative branch of governance, while the Daiva, acting as the counterbalance, took charge of both the judicial and executive branches. Now, we are an FBI agent working for the Church of Neon, and our briefing is right about to begin. Now.
Agent Tanner. We were wondering if we would see you today. May I assume the connection was a success then?
Yes, sir. The spirit is cooperative, I think. We are ready for our assignment.
So, long story short, there are two different factions created sort of as almost a religion by aliens Um,
Very well. We will start with something simple so you two can learn to work together. The chief asked us for our assistance in investigating a robbery. Not the most flashy case, but the item in question was a book stolen from the Cathedral of Lytton. The involvement of the Church of Flesh can make things a little spicy, so tread carefully. Your contact on site is Officer McCarthy. Get to the Cathedral ASAP. Dismissed.
oh wait, is that me there? Interest tab to...
Fly, what are you doing here so early? Didn't expect.
Cleaning up the streets again. You know, instead of doing boring detective work, you could come with me and make your hands a little dirty.
Sorry, but I already got a partner in a case to solve.
Right, I've heard that you've got yourself a spirit guide. How is she? Or is it a he?
Well, we are still getting to know each other. So far, I've got no complaints. We'll see how he performs on our first case together. Ramirez seems busy. I bet
armor
we can get
manager.
custom-tailored armor from the armor manager. But I don't think that...
If I go escape and go settings. Like, is it just mouse control? Well, I was hoping there'd be maybe press tab or spacebar to see all the objects that you can interact with. Well,
I've taken my gun and the quantum matrix scanner from the locker. I assume you know how a gun works, but let me brief you on the prop. This device automatically scans the quantum matrix of any item in my suitcase. If it successfully determines the inherent superposition of the object, it indicates that the object's context is predictable to some extent. Conversely, if the superposition is indistinct, the item has a more chaotic alignment. Let me give you an example. If someone plans weeks in advance to dine at a specific restaurant for a particular dish, that food's quanta will have a distinct superposition. However, if someone spontaneously strolls an unfamiliar street and grabs a meal from the first available place, that food's quantum matrix will be less defined.
it's a very roundabout way of explaining something.
This principle applies to both past and future contexts of items. As you might surmise, this can also be related to the individuals who have, are, or will interact with the item. The mean chaos value of items related to the Church of Flesh is higher than that of the Church of Neon. If the scanner detects extreme values at either end of the spectrum, we must submit the item to forensics for detailed analysis.
Right. Don't know how necessary that information was, apart from the last sentence. Exit to lobby.
A scanner that keeps track of various status displays.
Go to forensics.
A fine example of neon tech. We're doing a lot of DNA analysis.
Oh, is that her scanner thing? Oh, that shows what I can interact with. I see.
If you
Cool.
need an analysis, just give me the item in question.
If you want me to examine or use an item, right-click on it. If you want to use it on something else, left-click to select it.
Good. 50 shots per charge. 15. Cool. Okay. So I'm leaving to find a robbery. There's shit here. That's the light. Is that where we're going? 24th convenience store? I don't remember. Even never mind.
Contrary to what you would assume, many Amesha are actually Ugh, that must be some kind of
Right, there's nothing here. And we'll go back to the city. Go to the police.
the front desk, but I don't have any requests so far.
I actually don't mind the fact that I'm not walking around in the world. Like, I'm just clicking on stuff.
These tanks are actually computers made from flesh. Well, in parts anyway. Another busy day in the city. It's really loud in here.
Kind of makes me a bit hopeful about my game Sadland. Well, not hopeful. I don't know how to. I don't know. It makes me think that it'll be easier to make if I don't need to have animation. Like if I could just have it set up like this with the character standing to the side, then yeah.
Another busy day in the city.
It would be easier to make anyway. See.
That's where I live. We'll go there after.
Okay. Let's try click on. Did I miss something about the robbery?
These tanks are actually.
Maybe not. I will go to. Sure, it would have been a convenience store as well. Mike, let's see, we use digithings. Okay, I don't know how that worked. Just that. Wait, that's not our music gun.
Various status display. Various status.
Can I get the information from that into my digipad? No. Back to the locker room.
We can get I've already got. Fly, what are you doing here so early?
Cleaning up the street.
Sorry, but I.
Right, I've heard that.
Well, we are.
That's not interact with.
I better tell Ramirez to watch his stuff.
Right. Research. Might as well go to forensics.
We're doing a lot of DNA.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Exit, and we'll go back to city. Is it like a journal or something I can look at? Oh, I see. City, I can zoom out. Well, not zoom out, but I can move the map around. I prefer it was the arrow keys as well, which is probably easier. I don't remember where they said the robbery was.
I don't have any reason to.
No.
The Cathedral of Lytton is a masterful display of the power of flesh.
Cool.
Hello, I'm Agent Tanner.
Oh no, I'm sorry, McCarthy has left about an hour ago. I just hope he'll be back soon. I'm his trainee and in all honesty don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I've tried to call him, but got no answer. My name is Goodman. I'll do my best to help. Let me check my notes. At approximately 2 a.m., it was reported that an unauthorized entry occurred at the study of the Cathedral of Lytton. Upon investigation, it was determined that the premises had been accessed without any visible signs of forced entry. The method of entry remains unknown. The only item reported missing is a valuable book described as The Echo of Ahura Mazda. Frederick Phelps, the usher, reported the incident to the police at 5:20 a.m. He discovered the book missing from the table in the study, where he wanted to meet an informant who had information on the case.
Well,
There wasn't much to go on. Whoever stole the book had access to the church and its security systems. We have no recordings, fingerprints, or signs of forced entry. The book is estimated to be worth $500,000. According to the usher's report, the minister was still at the cathedral.
Don't you find it a bit unusual that the bishop is so involved in all this?
I'm not sure. Perhaps? It might just be a coincidence. The cathedral is clearly important to the Church of Flesh, and, as you know, they have a penchant for unpredictable and erratic behavior.
cool.
I found a toy robot left behind by...
It's a toy robot. Cool.
As long as the church is closed, nobody is going to read from that pulpit. Not that we don't all... The eye of the prophet. He foretold that...
Hey, where do you think you're going? These rooms are private.
I'm here on official business, Agent Tanner, FBI. You are Bishop Atura, correct?
A Deva snooping around a church. What a surprise. I've already talked to the police, but sure, go ahead. Waste more of my precious time. I'm the bishop. This is our church. I have to take care of things and ensure everything's in order.
I'm surprised to hear the word order from an Amesha.
And I'm not surprised that you don't understand. For the Deva, everything is either black or white. Of course, we need order. To a certain extent, that is. It's an opulent copy of the Echo of Ahura Mazda, bound in rose...
I'm familiar with that book. It's a rather standard text.
Well, it might seem mundane to you, but it holds significant meaning and wisdom for our beliefs. However, you're right in a general sense. The content of the book isn't unique. The thieves must have targeted it for the ornate cover. I spoke with Officer McCarthy, and he informed me that he's leading the case. Unless...
Point Officer McCarthy, but I will move on to the next game. Like this seems pretty cool. I probably won't come back to it again for a while. Like I'll finish Kathy Rain first. Like I've been playing a bit of that recently, and I think it's a good idea to be playing, I guess, one point-and-click adventure at a time as opposed to 2 or 3. But yeah, I'll save this and I will move on. So this is The Wild at Heart. I don't know anything about it. I kind of bought it on a whim. So it just looked different to what I've previously been playing. So I think it's kind of a puzzle game. I'm not really sure. Go options, controls, layout, view controls, of course. Correct, accept, right, correct. No, which camera? Yeah, cool. That all looks reasonable. And then you go. Enemy encounters. I've got one. It's time. Okay, we're prepared for this. Time to enact the plan. Get my supplies from around the room. Into one week's house, perfect for escaping into the didn't scale. Cool. They can block over with me. Some of my best ideas starting out with little guys. Cool. Game assistant. Future, cool. Memory. The car races around this TV. Too big to take with us though. What my inventory is. Fair enough. You still do your dishes, mate. Should last a while, that's what I guess. Who's he leaving behind? Flatmate or his dad or I don't know. Just possible. So I can start with that cube. These things. Just stones on the ground. Key. Lost his shadow. We can see his shadow. He's still got a shadow. I don't know how I feel about the controls. Like how this controls. I don't know, just maybe things will change once I get out. Run away from home. Apparently there are magical animals. It looks quite good though. I like the visual style. and the music. I did specify I should be playing this with headphones and a controller. I did get new headphones recently, so I should probably use them after this. The little bush person. It's adorable. It's like some money though. The whole vacuuming thing, was that like... I can't remember if the gunk had that. It was a game I didn't really care for. Maybe I should give it another chance. Open the gate. Open the gate with the power of the wind. I'll just fuck around with some buttons. Eyes maybe. You can see M is map. I seem to have the usable map. Or maybe I do that from the inventory. No, okay, never mind. Another windmill thing. I think. Oh, there are things here. Visible, no? So presumably that's currency, and there'll be a shop somewhere. Maybe I can. Don't think it'll open anything. It goes all Pan's Labyrinth with a giant frog. Like, I don't know how I'd react. Is that a wizard? Okay, maybe the deep woods. That music's fucking Window Licker by Apex Twin. Well, it's not, but you know, similar. Same stuff. Still don't know what this is. Like what this game is. So I guess I leave. Not gonna make that way. Okay, can't leave that. His name? Twiglings. They can use it much more. All they need is more direction. Just throw them near a desired target and they'll get going. Touch of gas. Is that kind of what Pikmin do? I don't know, I've never actually played that game. I've always wanted to, but it's always been expensive. Cool. No, I'll continue deeper into the woods. Fair enough. I don't mind that as a goal, to be honest. Thanks, buddy. He's very adorable. I like him. Yay, got two of them. Oh, we can pick up rocks too. Alright, yeah, I guess I like this. It's quite cool. The music's cool, it looks good. And the twiglings are very cute. That's quite funny. Oh no. Get him. Oh wait, I've got two twiglings, so I'll fight him two. I think. Do they have health? Do I do any combat, or is it just my twiggling friends? I assume this is like currency. Oh, maybe now I can move the ball. Oh yeah. Right. I don't really know what this game reminds me of. You get those twiglings. No, never mind. I threw them down a hole. Lost a twigling. In the garage. Now, get my twigling friend back. Yes, I do. Is that scrappy? people. Nice try. Next camping company must stay here through the night. Jelly confection. I just gave one of my rations to someone who probably already had food. This dream sequence. So run away from home into a magical forest. He does live instead. Scrap Lego repeat the device. No. Cool. So we got 200 scrap. I'm saving the phone. Okay, I like that. Oh no, I saved the phone. Quite fond of games that don't have autosave. Oh, it's always part there. Something here. I'd describe this game as like sweet. Like it probably like has dark moments as well. Like I don't know, it suggested that his relationship with his dad wasn't great. It might be like a ongoing theme. You got there? Thank you. I like that, being able to control what they do. What does that do? Cool. How much scrap did I need? I needed 5 to stash. Fair enough. Thanks, buddy. You can drop that now. Oh no, you can just stash it. That's kind of helpful. Automatically putting it in the stash. Cool, good enough. Gumdrops, placid countenance for kindness. Yeah, I like this. This is cool. And R, I talk to Greco. Do something with the bridge. Probably not, but we'll get him back. I don't know how unique this is, but it doesn't really matter. Like it's if I save it and call it here though, it might be kind of a short video. But I don't know how long I've been playing this for, but I'm pretty tired. So I might save it and where to go from here. Cool, and then I can move on. I've been here. Like, am I backtracking or is this where I'm supposed to go? Seems like there's quite a bit to this game. Like the grey coat. Maybe it's this way. Oh, no. Broken tree. Are they springling pips? I'm not sure. Will my inventory tell me? Cool, I can save it here, and I'll give this more time when I'm less tired. But yeah, this is cool, I like it. Well, presumably that's saved. Anyway, I will play more of this at some point. I'll also play more of the other game. Well, I can't remember what it's called, but it was cool. Yeah, that's it for this video, I guess. Yeah, fucking tired, but thank you for watching.